In today's video, we're going to look at how to make changes to the read more text in different places in Joomla 4. Hey there, Joomla fans. Tim Davis here. I'm a Joomla fan too. Thanks for tuning in to Watch My Work live stream number 155. Here on the Basic Joomla Tutorials YouTube channel, where I show you my favorite extensions, tools, and tips for building and maintaining Joomla sites. I also work on Joomla sites, so if you're looking to hire someone long-term or short-term, or even just to get you out of a bind, drop me an email, tim@cybersalt.com. All right. Hello, everyone. Good to see you today. We already have people in chat. If you're watching live and you haven't said hi in chat, please do so. And if you want to give the video a like, that will help other people to find it. All right, so let's turn our attention to the screen and we will get going. And we'll be chatting along the way because some of the things today I need a little bit of help with. But, you know, what else is new? All right, let's go. Hey, congratulations to our channel sponsor, mySites.guru. They now have over 70,000 sites that are being managed through mySites.guru. WordPress, Joomla, PHP sites. And that is excellent. So head on over to mySites.guru, get a free site audit for your Joomla site. And while you're there, check out all the tools and information that will save you time and money. They save me time and money managing one or multiple Joomla sites. And you can use the subscription code, coupon code, Basic Joomla, to get your first month free. Okay, so why today's topic? Let's see. I'm going to say hi to everyone here. We got Chuck there. Hey, I haven't seen Chuck in chat for a while. Chris, hello, Chris, Ivor, Webby Design, Mary, Bjorn. All right, so why the topic today? So my friend Rick August from Smart Drive Test was doing some reading, and he came across this article from Joomla Shack. Now, it's from January 2010, but I think the information is probably still accurate. And this was how to change Joomla's read more text, this article. This is, I'll post it in chat here, and I'll try to remember to post it in the video description below. But basically, they refer to an article here, the click here problem, which I will also put there. And is there a date on this? Yeah, from September 17th, 2007. That's back when we were all young. Anyways, just taking a look at the text that you put in for clicking, for encouraging people to read more. The response, the click-through rate increases based on different words there. So for instance, and this is what Joomla Shack quotes here, if you have read more, the click-through results, they actually have minus 1.8%. But if you have continue to article, the click-through goes up to 3.3%. And if you put click to continue, you'll get an 8.53% response. So basically, if you have a blog view or somewhere that says read more in Joomla and you change it to click to continue, you could expect to have an 8% increase, or a good increase in the number of people that actually continue through. Because telling people to do something, as rude as that sounds, leads to more people taking that action. And so I started looking at all the places in Joomla 4 where there is read more and that this could be changed. And I actually just went to do it in just in read more for articles. Then I started getting into sort of a bit of a matrix of different options and things going on. So I thought it would make for a great topic for us today. So without further ado, let's go to this. I have just a fresh J4 install here, and this I'm going to have to log in again because I had this all set up before I went to bed last night, so I can have a relaxed morning. All right, so we're going to say yes to stats. So the first thing I want to show, and I have on the site here, on this site, let's actually go to home. All right, I have on this site here. Here's the front page of the site. I have the sample blog data, and you'll see here's an article. Millions of websites are built, and it's and then you got read more, and then millions. So this currently is set up to show read more, and then also to show the title of the article, which if you're using keywords in your titles, which makes this a really great internal link. But let's go in. I just want to show you before we get into changing read more everywhere on the site. We should see that there is a way to do it just for one article. And then, so we will go to the back here. We go to content and articles, and let's search for million. We'll just go for MILL. All right. Hey, first, I need to change my screen very quickly because I have some things I just realized in my copy and paste that I don't want people to see. Codes and stuff like that. All right, we're back. All right, so here's the article millions. We can go into here, into the article. Let's go to, I believe it's options, and we will go down to, let's see, yeah, read more text. So you can override the read more text for one article. So let's just give that a try right now. Here, so I have some sample text there. Read a lot more. Now, if we go save, let's go and refresh here. You'll see for this particular read more button, it says read a lot more, millions. All right, so if there was a specific article that you wanted something very unique that you're not using in the rest of your site, you can do it in this read more a lot more. In this read more text field under options in your article. Now, also, there think that will be somewhere down here where we can also select whether the title is showed next to it. That is not coming to me just yet. Link title, intertext. Maybe that will show up later on. All right. But so if you're looking to just override or change for one article to read more, then you can do it there. Now, what if you want to do it for the whole site? That's when it starts to get interesting. So we're going to go to System. We're going to go to Manage Language Overrides. Okay. And now we're going to do a new override. Let's see. Yeah, all right. New override. Now, if you have multiple languages you want to do overrides for, you can use this drop down, but we're just going to do new because I only have one on here. Oh, to create a new override, please select the language. Okay. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I forgot. You're going to pick, is this an override for site that you can do in the front or in the back end? So we'll go site. All right. Now we're going to go new. And what we want to do is we want to replace the language string for read more and put in our different text. Now, how do we know what those are? Well, quite coincidentally, I noticed the actual example in this page here is for com content read more. So com content is the is the constant, and the value is read more. So over here, basically what we're going to do is we're going to search for the value, and we're just going to search for, well, look, we can even just do read. We'll search for read, and then all of a sudden we see everywhere that the word read is somewhere in what is output in a language file. And this is way more than what we want, because look, we can even click more results down here. Just goes on and on and on. And also notice it's picking up the word already, which has R-E-A-D in it. So why don't we just drill this down a bit more. No pun intended. We will put read more. And now we have a much more manageable list here. In fact, there's a lot more, but then it's exhausted at this point. Now, one might say, why? Oh, why? This gets super more complicated. Not really. It's just there's so many places that read more comes up with respect to content, more than just in articles. And so this will let us look and see where those are and change what we want. Now, so for instance, com content, remember that the com in this com content is for a component. So if we just take a quick look at this, I'm going to duplicate this tab here, and let's just cancel this here. All these components here, banners, contacts, newsfeed, smart search, tags, they're components running inside of Joomla. And so, for instance, if we click on tags, up here in the URL, we see com_tags. If we click on content up here to view articles, up the top we'll see com content. It's the content component, and then there's an ampersand telling us which views to have. So that's why in here you'll see that these are language strings that show up in different components. So you've got your com content. We go down here, mod article, so a module, articles category, read more, all kinds of stuff here. Mod articles, and then there's J global, which is for everywhere, somewhere. We'll see that. I think that might be the thing I need some help with. All right, so let's see here. Com content feed read more. We won't do feeds. We want to do the com content read more. So let's, and I'm purposely going to do this one because it won't work, but it will highlight something else that we can pay attention to when it comes to changing the read more. So let's make an override for com content read more. We click here, and very nicely up here we get language constant entered, which we know what it is, and the text that's there. So I'm going to change this to read more, and we'll go a dash, and I'm going to type please and an exclamation mark. Now, so what we would expect here is that when I save and make this language override, anywhere in com content that says read more, it's going to show read more please. Now, I know it's not going to, and I'll tell you why, because I found out the hard way when I was practicing. When I refresh this page here, look at this. We have the read a lot more, which we did single article override, but here we have, it still says read more, love, read more Joomla. And it's like, what the heck, why? Well, the reason is because this is a language string when you have it set to show the title with the read more. When we go back here, we'll search for read more again. Okay. And then we see here's com content read more, but then there's com content read more title. And this is the language string that we want to change with the read more title, right? Now, but maybe before we look at that, we'll just go and see where we can select that read more title option. I believe that that is in menus, and we'll find it, let's see, menus, main menu, home, and then we're going to look at some, is it blog layout? Let's see, pagination, no, options. Yes, here we go. See this title with read more. Right now it's using the global, which is to show it. Let's say hide. All right, we don't want the title to show up after read more. And we go save. We go here, and we refresh, and now it just says read more, which is a real bummer because I thought it was going to say read more please. Now it may be then, let's try something else just quickly, and I don't want to get too lost in this. Let's change this global read more. All right. Now here we have global, J global read more. Last time I changed this, it wasn't changing what I thought, and that's what I need to figure out today. So I'm just gonna, we'll just call this just for now, because this is just a sandbox site. J global. All right, read more. Now, if we save that, and now we refresh, there we go. We've got the J global read more showing up here. All right. So you see, this means you need to find some places to change what you want. Now, there are some places where what we just changed. Okay, let's save and close this. Oh my goodness, there's only site. Yeah, site. JGlobal read more. I must have rewritten the other one that I did. Okay. So let's save and new. We're going to change this here. Sorry. I left that open and changed it. Search. So here's content. Read more without read more percentage. Let's see here. Read more percentage S, whatever. Oh, that shows the title. Never mind. Read more. Let's go. Read more. Content. Read more. And let's just see. Just not JGlobal. Let's put that in there. All right. All right. Not JGlobal. Now we'll go back and refresh this. Okay, so we have the JGlobal that's applying here, but there might be some places, some blogs, where we can here, let's click on blog here. We've got read more about your home page. Yeah, so this is where I got a little lost between the JGlobal and the content, and we will that's the part that I was a little bit stuck on. All right, so let's just go back and search for this value. Read more. All right, search. JGlobal overrides the overrides. Oh, all right. See, and that's what was confusing to me is why have a JGlobal when you to override. I guess if you want to override everything at once. We'll figure this out. Home. Okay, so we've got JGlobal, read more, JGlobal, read more. See, and if it were that, we could do this. We could close this, go to JGlobal, read more. We could delete that. We go back here, and it just goes back to read more. And you expect, let's go back here to new, content read more. You would expect that if this was content read more, this would be showing up because the global has been removed. Let's just see what's going on here. There is. I want to get looking too at the feed read more because I've not been able to find out how to. I haven't yet figured out that one. We'll search for read more, content read more, JGlobal read more title, JGlobal read more, JGlobal register to read more. That's pretty cool. Mod articles category read mod articles. Yeah. So. This is what confused me a little bit, is where on earth content read more, when you change it, changes that text when JGlobal is there. I think you see the gist, though, of sorting out where these things are and how to sort them out. Also, this gives us a really good overview of the many places that you can lay out, that you can do read more on. Hey, by the way, I was thinking, people really like it when I have the time stamps for the live streams in the description, but for me to remember to pause and write down the time really interrupts things. So I am wondering if someone wants to volunteer to tell me what those timestamps are. I just need the minute and second when there's a major change in topic or focus or something like that, and then I could put them in. So if anybody's willing to do that, that would be awesome. It would really help out with the flow of things, because otherwise I have to watch the whole thing afterwards, and sort through it, and because it's too disruptive, I think, while I'm doing it. All right, let's go here. All right, so here's places that you can change to the text that you want. Content feed read more. So somewhere there is an RSS feed, and so there would be a little bit showing an article, and that would be a place where you want to change the text to click to continue to get a higher click-through. We've seen this content read more, or there's a different language string if you select to have the title shown afterwards. That is a place where you can change it. And content register to read more. So this is where you would put text in here, because if an article is set to only show the full article if you're registered and logged into the site, then what you can do is, hello Mark, good to see you. What you could do is put some text in here, and instead of saying, well, register to read more is actually telling someone to do something, so that would be good. But you could click to continue. You could put in something even more compelling to register to read more. You could do click to register to read more. There you go. In that particular context. So that would be cool. Now, all right, so that's a read more you can change. We've just seen the JGlobal read more, JGlobal read more title, and also JGlobal register to read more. Now, there are modules that we can display articles in, or recent ones. So if you have a module that is displaying articles, maybe it's latest articles, or it would be more or most popular. I believe that these language strings here, what you can change, and you again would click that so that you see the module, click to read more, use this text. Yeah, click to continue, or unless you can find something that gives you a higher click-through rate there. And what else have we got? Oops, where did I go? Okay. So we have that for mod articles, and then there's mod articles news field read more label. Mod articles news, and mod articles news read more register. All right, so we've got mod articles category read more, and we have mod articles news field read more. Let's take a look and see what those modules are. Well, first of all, do we have them on the home page here? No. Do we have them in, let's see, a typography? No. Oh, here's older posts. Welcome to your blog. Popular tags. No. Let's go in and take a look at that module and see if we can and see what's going on here. All right, so that would be system modules. Mark asked a question. Mark has a quick question. Whenever you try to activate your search feature, it gives you an error message. Go to Smart Search Index, it tries to load, and then it gives me this error. An error has occurred. The table finder tokens is full. Okay, so you'd have to go and look in your database and see why finder tokens is full. That's really odd that it's full. That'd be very interesting to look at. Yeah, so if it's somewhere in your database, the table called finder tokens is full. I wonder why it's full. I've never seen a table message that something is full. All right, let's make a new module here, and we're going to look for, let's look for news. Here's articles newsflash. A newsflash module will display a fixed number of articles from a category. I wonder if that's, okay, mod articles news. Probably is that. Why don't we add this? I'm going to select a category. Let's go blog. And we won't bother with tags. And here's the read more link. Do we want to hide it? We want to show it. Yeah. Number of articles. All right. And what position shall we assign this to? Is there a right in here? Search top bar. Oh, let's just put it in the top bar, right? All right. Cassiopeia. Let's put it up in the banner, and then we'll know where to find it. Oh, and fill this in. News flash. And we have the title showing. So we'll see like that. And we won't do the capital F, right. All right, we'll go save. Do it menu assignment. It's on all pages, so let's go and see here. Refresh. Okay, so now this is super huge, right? And we put this at the top of the page, which is why it's broken. But look, there's our read more about your home page, and there is the title, and this is a module. In fact, I feel bad putting it there. Let's put it somewhere else. Okay, module, because that just doesn't really look sort of like a module what we'd be expecting. Active positions, sidebar right. All right. We can also probably, can we shorten the amount of text that's shown there? Probably somewhere, right? Who knows? Anyways, live stream's not about that one, so. All right, now we'll refresh. Now we're still going to have a huge, tall module down the side here, but watch. We've got read more about your home page. So if we go back to the languages, now we see the title is there. If we go back to languages, let's make a new override here. Value read more. And go down here. Here's mod articles news. Mod articles news read more. Mod articles news read more. Register. News field. Hold on for a second here. All right. Mod articles news field read more label. We'll see if this is it. Read more link. I don't think this is it necessarily. Let's go. Yeah, you're welcome, Mark. Give that a try. Let's put that X there. Let's go back and refresh. No, that's not it. Huh. I wonder what that string is there. All right, let's go back. Save and close. Oh, wrong window. Save and close. Mod articles news field. Read more label. Huh. It's not content read more. Well, let's go and figure that one out. Value. Okay, we'll search for read more. Mod articles category read more. I don't think it would be that. Let's just try this content read more. I'm just going to put this string at the beginning so we can see that it changes. You don't need to put the string, of course. I just want to read something there. All right. No, and because I did it without the title. All right. All right, we'll do another one. It's free to break. Read more. Content read more title. All right, let's do this. Copy like that. Put that in just for the text. For the text of it. Just for the text of it. No. Well, interesting. And I guess, this is part of what it's involved in figuring out what's going on your site here. All right, so read more. Com content, read more. Com content, read more title. We did that. Is this really the J Global read more title? Let's see. Okay, let's refresh here. Okay, so you changed that with the J Global read more, which again brings me back to my question then. What the heck does com content read more title change? Riddle me that, Batman. Because with J Global, that changes everything, but what the heck does that change? Right. Right. So let's took a read more. J Global, and also what's this read more mod articles category? And mod articles news field. Read more. Oh, this. Okay. Mod articles newsfield. Read more label. News more. Mod articles newsfield. There's some things to sort out in here, right? That's my point. Mod articles news. Read more. Is it a module that? Well, let's take a look at these articles in here. We've got articles archived. All right, let's just see here. Articles newsflash, it wasn't. So one of these categories. Mod articles category. All right. Let's try that. Module displays a list of categories. All right. Oh, and there is nowhere to set that text in here. Maybe this is what we're looking at. We'll select a category. Again, we will do, let's do Joomla this time. And we're just going to put that text in there. Save and close. Oh, where did I assign that to? I assigned it nowhere, so we'll put that in right. Sidebar right. Save and close. Now let's sort by ID here. I'm going to unpublish my newsflash one that I just did, so it's not too full. We'll refresh. Okay, nothing showing up there. Maybe we should change the topic to blog. Maybe there's no articles in that category. Let's refresh. Oh, come on, you guys. You're killing me. You're killing me. Menu assignment, articles category, blog. Showing all depth. Sidebar right. The blog category. Oh my goodness, really? Really? Alright, let's save and close. Let's go to categories open. Blog has 4 articles in it. Joomla has 3. See what we're missing here. Articles, categories. Oh, this module displays a list of categories from one parent category. And of course, in blog, there are no subcategories. All right, so let's do this. Let's put blog underneath Joomla. All right, Joomla, and then there's blog. So then we can go back to here and we will clear, and we want to see the list of categories that are underneath the Joomla category. All right, so we'll save that. Now we go, we'll just go home. There they are. Blog, but there's no read more in there. Oh my goodness. Click on that. And we got the J Global Read More. Looks like only one of these articles has a read more in it as well. Just that one there. So now you know why I was looking at this as a topic today, because hey, and you know, the last 2 weeks I've not done Maintenance Monday videos, because both times the topics that I set aside and was all set to record and went to record them turned out to be not simple, or I couldn't get them to work. And then by the time it gets so late, I was just like, oh, you know what? I'm just going to get some sleep. And this is one of them. I was just going to show, hey, how to change the read more. And then it just ballooned. Okay, well, I could do an overview of this. And then it's like, wait a second. What are all these things? They're not even working. Or I can't figure them out. So mod articles category, mod articles news. These two mod articles here. Mod articles category. Man, you would think that that would be articles categories. And when we look here, J Global is showing there. So now if J Global overrides everything, let's do this. Go language override. We will let's just see here. Did we even mod articles news? Oh, well, I didn't do mod articles. Maybe read more already. I didn't do an override for mod articles category read more. Mod articles category read more title. All right, let me put this here. Oh, notice you can put lots of long things in there. Save. Yes. Not there. No. All right, back to the drawing board. Save and close. That's right, Bjorn. Much more watch me work. But I like to keep up the schedule with the Maintenance Monday as well. So, article categories, articles. Okay, articles category. This module displays a list of articles from one or more categories. Okay, let's try that. Articles category, singular. Maybe we can be hopeful about that. All right. Mode normal, dynamic. Oh, it's dynamic. Please select the mode you would like. If normal mode is chosen, then configure the module and it will display a static list of articles. If dynamic is chosen, you can still configure the module normally. However, now the category option will no longer be used. Instead, the module will dynamically detect if you're on a category view. Oh, now it's on like Donkey Kong. That's nice. So I'll do that as a Maintenance Monday. I didn't know that was a feature. Articles category. In fact, let me just pause and write that down because that's really nice. Maintenance Monday articles category. That's really nice. That's nice. I like that. Basically, quick one. You know, while we're here, if you have this module assigned to the right-hand column, and you want it to just show articles from one category, you specify the category. But if you put it in the right column, and as people navigate through different content from different categories, it will show you. It's almost like showing things related to that category from the same category. That's cool. All right, though. All right, so we're going to just do normal here, and then menu assignment, all pages, filter, count, featured articles. Yeah, we'll show those. Category filtering. Okay, what's the category going to be? Let's select Joomla. Very nice. Do we want to exclude child category articles? No, we're going to include them. Category depth. We only have one anyways, but we'll just put 5 for fun there. Tags, we won't worry about that. And so I think then we can then just going to go to menu assignment, all pages module. We're going to assign this to the right, sidebar right, save, and let's see if that's our read more there. If in the very least, if people watching the replay are in this, you will see how to struggle through and figure things out on your site. All right, let's refresh. And here's your articles, but there is no read more showing there. Oh my goodness. So the mystery continues. Let's just go back in this module. Filtering options. Hey, shout out to Yanis Christodoulou. Gave me some really great support last night on login as member. I was working last night. It was a bit just before 10 and 10 o'clock, maybe just before 11. And I saw his chat was open on his site, and he was up at 6:40 a.m. in Greece. So, all right, ordering options, group options, advanced, no. All right, well, all right, so let's unpublish that. That's articles category, categories, articles categories. Let's go in here, new. Articles latest, articles most read, articles newsflash, we tried that, related. Smart search, statistics, syndication feeds. Oh, that could be. Oh, okay, let's try that. Maybe that's the answer to my feeds. Okay, feed me. Okay, the label. All right, we'll just leave that there. Position, we're gonna go right. Sidebar right. Menu, advanced. All right, let's see what this does. Might solve one problem here. Feed entries. We click here. There we go. Feed me. Feed entries. There's welcome to your blog. This is like super tiny up here. That's because that's a Chrome extension. That's wow. Oh, and here's the format. Feed menu assignment, all pages, advanced layout. There's nowhere. There's nowhere for readme there. So, so we look at these language overrides, all these places that we can do them, and which is great. Maybe these, I don't know. I just don't know about mod articles category register to read more. I wonder if the okay. Well, let's see. Are these? Let's see. Mod. I was thinking maybe this is just for a category link. Mod articles category. It's mod articles. Mod articles category, but then there's nowhere. I don't know. All right, well, look, the gist of it is that if there's somewhere that you want to override the read more and change it to something that will get you more clickability or more click-through, here's all the different places that you can try it in. And where the heck some of these are, we don't know. But should you happen to have a news feed or a feed somewhere in Joomla and it says read more, and you say to yourself, oh, I want that to say something better or something different or something better to get more click through, here's where you go and find it. So we could look and look and look at that, and for till the cows come home apparently to solve this. And even this content read more. Let's do a change. So let's do something, because we haven't done anything in the administrator background. So let's save and close this. Let's go to the administrator. Let's make a new one. We will search for read more. And here's oh man, we got a lot of stuff here. So and this is actually some help things. Sample data content article 3. All right, that's the com admin post install message flock blocker description. Okay. And where is the read more in this text here? I'll move that up a bit away from my picture. New technology. Oh, you can read more about it. All right. Com languages view over a search tip. Oh, look. Okay, look, here's the string for this search tip here. Cool. All right. Com languages view override search tip. A language string is composed of 2 parts. Look up here. Language string is composed of 2 parts. So you could actually change the content of this spot there. That's neat. J field read more description. Add a custom text instead of read more. That's what we want to play around with. So J field read more description and the label. So let's do the label, read more text. Hi everybody. All right, so we're gonna do that, and oh, look at that for both locations. There's a new. What's both locations? Is that in the other one too? Oh, there's something to play. Oh, for both locations. Let's see. Save. All right, so let's save and close this. That's our administrator one. So now if we go to content articles, open a new tab, we'll go into this millions article, and then down here in options, down here, hey, look at there, we changed the label. Read more text. Hi, everybody. All right, so you can change things in the back end of your site as well. Man, you could probably change that to a note for your users if they ever straggle into that and you don't want them changing. You could say, don't put something here. Leave this blank. And then that way they don't override it. Who knows? And then here's our little teaser text here. Add a custom text instead of read more, which we saw that we could change as well. All right. So let's see here. That's that. Let's go back to the language overrides. Let's see what other ones have read more here in the administrator. Yeah, that is cool. That is nice, Bjorn. We've got J field read more description, the label, and then J global feed. Global feed displays a read more link in the news feeds if intro text is set to show. Oh, look. All right. Well, that's helpful to know. In the news feeds. Oh, okay. Well, let's try this then. This is our feed. That's a news feed. Show intro text. Maybe that's not what we're looking at here. Let's go to system. Let's search for, do we have feeds on here? F-E-E-D. No, feeds is nowhere there. Might have to figure this out. Feeds J4. Okay. It's interesting that we're learning things or being alerted to things just by looking through these language strings. Set to show the intro text of the article will show when you drill down the article. Global show read me if set to show the read more. Link will show if main text is being provided for the article. There's a bunch of stuff going on down here. Plugin, your homepage is set to display the 4 most recent articles from the blog category in a column. This is, and this is sample data. That's interesting. Okay. Plugin sample data content article 3 intro text. Cool. So that's how they're setting up the content, the sample data with a language string there. That's neat. And that actually has read more in it. Enables a button which allows you to insert the read more into an article. So this is probably something to do with plugin read more XML description. Okay, so you can, if you're going to enable the plugin, the read more button, this is where that text shows. All right. So let's go, for instance, let's go close this here. Ivor says read more text change if you put it directly in the language file, just to test if it is the override that is wrong. Not, I think I'm circling the drain on what you're saying there, Ivor. You want me to put read more text change if I put it directly in the language file. Oh, if I go actually in the language file and change it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we could try that. Let's first of all just what I was looking at here. Oh, what was I just looking at? It wasn't sample data. Oh, the plugins. I was going to look at the plugins. Let's go system. Let's go plugins. Now we can search for read. And there's the button read more. Oh, look, enables a button which allows you to insert the read more link into an article. And there we go. There's the language file there. Enables a button which allows you to insert the read more link into an article. There's 2 here. Plugin read more XML description. Plugin read more XML description. Interesting. Plugin read more button read more. Oh, you can change the text for the plugin for the read more. Oh, that's cool. Let's do that. Let's click to continue. Click to continue. Now, this is interesting. This both locations would be for administrator and the front end. All right, let's click both locations. Let's go save. Let's go into here and we'll close that. We know where that is. Let's go content articles and go to the editor, content, and where's our page? Where's our read more? That's horizontal line. Oh my goodness, which one of these is read more? Insert. No. Wow. Why is there no read more showing here? Word count, table, format, view, insert. Is it just before in front of my face and I can't see it? Or is it because there's already a read more in here? CMS content. Oh, all right. And you know what? It's funny because I'm looking for read more and I changed it to click to continue. There we go. Click to continue. Look at that. We changed it from read more to click to continue. Okay. Oh my goodness. Kill me. All right. All right. Let's try Ivor's thing here. Read more text change. If you put it directly in the language file, yeah, let's see. Okay. Language files. This is for making the overrides. How do we get to the language file thing? I might need to go into, let's just try this. Can we get into, here's languages. Options for languages. No, that's not it. Yeah, I think by FTP. Yeah, that's what I just was wondering if I could get at them through the. Let's try something out for fun. Let's go to Foca Commander. Foca Commander. There we go. And this is a file manager right in Foca Commander. Let's download it. Foca Commander. Okay, it's in Joomla 4. Let's give the alpha a try. Bum, 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 bum. That'll be fun. We'll just put it there. Save. Go system. Install extensions. Yeah, I'm about to install real files. Okay, here's Foca Commander. This is really great if somebody, if you're helping someone or you're helping a client who has other hosting and, just get stuff like, for instance, if they have two-factor authentication turned on and you want to just go in and to their hosting to help them with a file, and yet you have to coordinate with them to do two-factor authentication, and they have to give you a code to allow in or whatever like that. This is a cool way to do it. So, because you can do it right from within Joomla. So, Language, ENGB, and then we're going to have to find out which language that it is. English, United Kingdom we're looking for. English. Mod wrapper any. Com finder com text. These are all anythings. So now we see why it's nicer to do these custom stuff. Go up on here's where our overrides are stored. That's interesting. Hey, let's take a quick look at that. I guess to do that we need to F10 upload. Oh, edit. There's an edit. Hey, look, there's our overrides that we made. That's really cool. Very simple. Cool. Bjorn says ENGB folder. Sounds good to me. All right, overrides ENGB. Okay, and then for what we're looking for, so we would want com config com content. All right, and we'll go edit. All right, there we go. All right, and then here's our all of our com content things. Edit item. Let's go down to read more. Read more title. Com content. Read more. Com content. Read more title. So let's do this. We are where we should not be. And of course, the reason we don't want to do changes to the language files, because if this gets updated or changed, it will just be overwritten. We'll lose all of our changes. But here, we're just going to do this. Com content title. We are where we should not be. Let's go here. Let's go home. There's read more. Just read more. Interesting. If we go to blog, there's that J Global, but here, look at that. This is still just showing read more. Oh, that's because with the title. All right, read more. Read more, read more, read more. Okay, read more with no title. Read more. Nope. See, crazy, eh? This makes sense to somebody, I'm sure. But it's not straightforward. Where the heck are we editing it? Well, mod articles. Oh, this is a great way for us to look. So, for instance, let's find feed. Is feed in here? Here's mod syndicate that any. Let's try that. There's no read more in here. Let's see here. I just muted my microphone to call to my wife. Log in. I mean, we're only going to find what's available in the overrides anyways, but com users, com product, news feeds, like com news feeds, great. Oh, that's a component? Com news feeds is a component. Does that mean we can access it? Let's see, news feeds. Let's try that. Let's go to articles, com content. Let's go to com news feeds. Does that open up? Hey, look at that. Now, why does news feeds not show? Oh, it is a oh my goodness. Sorry, everybody. It is a component. All right, let's add a news feed. Title. News feed. This is such a weird way to learn things, eh? First feed. What's the category going to be? Uncategorized? That's all we get to choose from? Is it, oh, okay. Uncategorized. Options. So we can do images, no description, image, alt text, number category, number articles, cache time, feed, image, feed, content, layout, number articles, cache time, language direction, feed, image, description, content, character count, show, zero, show all the characters. So we show the first, let's show the first 50 characters. All right, publishing. Start publishing, created by robots.txt. Oh man, this is, we should take a look in here. That would be a great watch and work, wouldn't it? We could check this out. News feeds. All right, so it's save and close. There's our news feed. Does that change? Those are feeds. That's not what we're looking at. No. Whoops. Oh, let's go to menus. Main menu. Let's do new. Let's select the type of news feeds. Single news, show single news feed. All right. A news feed is for displaying news from other RSS news feeds. All right, well then somewhere we should have been asked for that, because this is actually, that only asks for a category. So let's see, feed display options. Feed image, feed description, feed contact, link type, page display, metadata module assignment. What is this? Oh, this is the module assignment for the menu. Because I'm doing a menu thing here. Refresh. Newsfeed, single newsfeed. Set in the link. All right, let's see. Let's check out Bjorn's link here. That's a sitemap thing. Okay, generated by Sitemap Pro. JMap. Newsfeed is for displaying news from other RS feeds. All right, so let's see here. But go components, news feeds, feeds. There's a news feed there. Oh, okay. There's where you put the link. Okay, I gotcha. Righto, 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 righto. Okay, so that's definitely something to be checking out. Okay. Okay, I gotcha. I gotcha. So, all right. So if we do that link that you've sent me here, what's what you're saying? We could put that. We could put that feed in there. All right, just a little quick message to my wife there. My wife is sitting behind the curtain behind me today. She's being very quiet, typing very, very, very gently so we can't hear her. Is that, can we post that link in there? Okay. Okay, now, so we should be able to display that. I'll have to learn this because this will be a good watch me work live stream. But what I'd like to do is display this somewhere on the home page so that, okay, let's go refresh. I did a menu for it, single news item, news feed. It's clear. Let's do this one here. News feed, the one I picked. Target window. Unless unassigned modules. This is yeah, how to display it you don't know. Okay, yeah. Oh, okay, hold on. Here's the main menu here. I created this test feed. Oh, there you go. All right, so it is a menu item, and I think, oh, all right, this is why I couldn't see it. I created that menu item, but it was not showing up here. But this is not the main menu up here at the top. The main menu is over here. So create it. So, all right, so you add an RSS feed, and then you create a link to it. And to that feed, you click on it, and it displays the feed in your page. Cool. All right. And it shows the first 50 characters. I was hoping to get a read more in here, but that's not it. All right, well that's cool. That looks very nice. Okay, so but again, we're talking about read mores. Where the heck is the news feed read more? Oh my goodness, system language overrides. Administrator. Site. This one here, com content, read more, com content. Yeah, you know, it just seems like it should be able to figure that out. But, you know, look, I mean, mod articles category. If you override the feed title, guess we could do an override for that, but I mean, just sticking to the topic of read more. Articles, news, read more, category, com content feed, read more. I mean, we could look in all of Joomla, in all of the files for that particular variable, or the language constant that would show up in the code, and we'd see what it belongs to, or everywhere that it shows. But yeah, it'd be nice to content feed read more. But this obviously would be putting a read more in on a feed that you've made. Huh. I wonder, let me just change this to chat on the right for a second, and that's lets me just see Visual Studio Code. Okay, now let's see if I have Joomla. I'm not set up to do this really, to use Visual Studio to search everywhere for that language constant in Joomla 4. So I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna do that today, especially at 12:24. So chat on right computer screen. There we go. If I override the feed title, I mean, we could look in here for feed. Com news feeds, news feed category, com news feed. Feed could not be retrieved. We got a bunch of stuff in here, but there's not. We got more down here. Well, there's a lot of feed appears a lot. Have I allowed the read more text to be displayed in RSS field? I don't think there is. I don't think there is that. So for instance, so here's the test feed. Feed target. No. All right. Feed display options. Feed image, description, content tags, feed display order. Nope. Link to display in menu. No, read more there. No, read more there. The meta module assignment. No. If we go to the system, go to our modules. There's the feed me. Feed format, display label. There is no read more there. In the component, all right, let's go to the component. Sorry, news feeds. Feeds. All right, let's go options. News feed, choose a layout. Tags. First image feed content, maximum versions, enable versions. Category, choose a layout. Description, nope. Categories, no. List layouts. Filter display, table headings, filter pagination, no. No, there's not anything in that. In the component there. We looked at the feed. It's a mystery. I think we could find it. All right, let's do this here. Watch. Let's do this. I'm going to go to Joomla. Joomla.org. All right. So I'm going to go to download. I'm going to download Joomla 4.1. All right, I'm putting in a new folder here called J41. And I'm going to download there. Okay, so that has to be checked. All right, so I'm going to open, show in the folder. And I have to wait for my antivirus to check through that. All right. Foca download is working nice, eh? In Joomla 4. Okay. Antivirus scan. Come on, hurry up. Check those files. They're fine. They are fine. They're fine. Come on. Taking a while. Of course, my computer's doing a lot of stuff here, so. In the meantime, I'm going to go chat on right, and I'm going to open up Visual Studio again. And then I'm going to close. Vinny, how are you doing? Everybody, Vinny, I want to ask you a question. Is your car electric? I saw Vinny got a new car, and I was wondering if, I saw it on Facebook, I was wondering if your car is electric. Now, some people are offended by electric cars, so I don't mean to offend you, but it is nice. Yeah, I got a friend, my friend's son has one of those Kia Soul electric ones. And yeah, they look kind of cool. So that's exciting. And it's Canadian born. Ooh, an electric. The electricity from Canada is so much better than the American electricity. All right, so file. Open folders, what I'm going to do. Okay. All right. If I'm doing this right, all right, we'll switch back to right camera. That's what we want here. All right. So I'm going to open this folder, show in folder. All right. And I'm going to go into here, open this zip file. I'm going to go Control A and copy. I'm going to go back here, and I'm going to paste that all. That's going to do a quick. Vinny, you have to change the way you drive. You have to plan your trips better. Is that what kind of range are you getting with that car? All right. Doing a little bit of exploding here. All right, so we're just going to, how long are we going to be here? Not very long. Oh, 8 minutes. Oh, my goodness. All right. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to get Visual Studio, and I'm going to go File and Open a Folder. And I want to go to delete, and I want to go to J4, and I'm going to select this folder here. So that will, do I trust the authors? Yes, I trust the authors. Of course I do. All right, so this is going to, okay, so I can't view the zip file, but I can start to search in here. And I can search for, Vinny wants me to hit you up after the stream. You have an idea for me. It's okay. So it's a 2018. The range is about 100 miles. The new ones are about 200, 300 miles. Okay. So you got 100 miles. And okay. And hit you up after the stream. So, many of you know I live on Vancouver Island, which is Canada's Hawaii. It's a cold Hawaii, if you've been to Hawaii, which I've not. But because we live on an island, 100 miles would be not too bad. Unless, I mean, our island is 6 hours to drive from bottom to top, so it's probably probably maybe 300-400 miles, 500 miles maybe. So, but for running errands and stuff, 100 miles is a great range, and especially here on the island, because 100 miles, I think, to go to my kid's place, my son's place up island and back, would not even be 100 miles. But definitely, yeah, you'd want 200 or 300 miles would be good. But that's good. And Vinny, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to hit you up right after the stream, but because I'm going to grab some lunch and I'm going to my granddaughter's riding lesson today, which is at 1:30. Is that at 1:30, Susan? Riding?
Her lesson starts at 2:30. Would be fine if we go at 2.
Oh, okay. Well, it's at 2:30. I probably can hit you up afterwards, but I also have to meet with my employee too. So, anyway, so we're watching this unzip here, and he says it's a great in-town car, but it's not a town car, not a Lincoln. All right, so let's go back to the Joomla here. We want to see where the heck, let's go here, read more. Where the heck is content feed read more? No. Where the heck is content feed read more? And so what we can do is here, we're going to search for this language constant in all of Joomla 4, as soon as this let's see, Control V, and here we go. Here's where it's found so far. Feedview.php, components content, source view category. It also appears in feedview.php, components content, and here it is in the language file. And the thing's still, now if I click on here, this is really cool. If I click on here, it shows us in the file where it is, which is very neat. Okay, and it is content. And here's a comment: add read more link to description if intro text is shown. Maybe this is part of the problem that we're having. Show read more is true and full text exists. Load item description and add div. Item description, div class v description. So look, we can read some of the coding here. You have an idea for a video, but you thought it'd be better for me than trying to find the time to do it. Okay. Oh man, then I got to find the time to do it, but it might be good. We'll see. Now this is really neat. Check out this file here. We can go down and we can read what things do. Front page view class. Okay. Since 1.5, execute and display a template script. Name. All right. So down here, this content feed. Add read more link to description if intro text is shown, show read more is true, and full text exists. So let's go to our home page, and here's millions of websites are built on Joomla. All right, let's go back into content articles. There's our millions. So we've got this here. Let's go options, show intro text. So we need to be show if intro text is shown, show read more is true. Okay, so there we go. We just finished that unzipping there. Good. Show read more is true and full text exists. Full text exists. So intro text, yes. Content, here's full text, I think. Yeah. Intro text is shown. Show read more is true. Full text exists. Options. Show read more. Let's see. F3. Read. Okay, there's, all right, so there's read more text. Hi, everybody. Now notice this says read a lot more. Where did we okay, I overrode that. So let's take that out. And all right. Vinny, does your car read in miles? It must have a digital output, right? If you got it from Canada, it probably would be set for kilometers. But my Impala will show miles. It actually has a dial, but I can switch between imperial and metric, and it just changes what the numbers mean on it. All right, so content feed read more. All right, let's put this here. That's so crazy, everybody. It exists in 3 places, twice in feed. Line 77. Oh, and look up here. All right. Oh, these are 2. One up here is view category, feed view. View category, view featured feed view. Is there a feed for this page? Is that what we're looking for? I'll go view page source and search for feed. Okay, so this is the link that we made and the modules. Is there in here? Oh, hold on for a sec. It's the feed preview. Feed. No, it's not showing anything. Well, that's not ideal. Anyways. Feed. So there's a feed for each one of these. I wish that this was bigger. Well, we could make it bigger, but you know, like let's just do this. Go F12. Let's select that iframe. Is it not the image source? That's not, and that's RSS subscription extension by Google. Look at this piece of work here. How is that helping us at all? There's no read more in there though. I don't know. I do not know. just do not know. All right, well, you know what? I'm going to call that one stumped. The fact of the matter remains this. If you see something show up on your site and it says read more and you want to change it, you can change the override in wherever. There's a bunch of different places, and change it to click to continue. You'll get more of a click through. So I think we will leave that there. I think we have squeezed all of the juice out of that lemon, and in many ways it is a lemon, because we haven't figured out some things. But we definitely know a lot more about the read more than we did at the beginning. I know I did. So, all right. So let's do this. Let's take a quick look at what's new in Joomla extensions. So let's close some windows here. Let's close that. Let's close that. Let's close everything to the right. Let's close this override. Let's go to System and go to Install and Extensions. Install from the web. And current default setting. Newest. What is new for Joomla 4? Okay. Geocoding. Shipping plugin for Hikashop. SBO shipping for Hikashop. Good. These are really nice for people that need to calculate shipping on orders. So those, I think I mentioned this before. Years ago, I was working on a site that had a Virtumart site, which had a Virtumart site which had the Virtumart used to have a plugin, or at that time did, maybe they still do, that would calculate shipping rates based on package sizes, and it would do it directly to Canada Post. So that was really cool. Migrate Me, brand new and just released. Get the fastest, best, latest version of Joomla right away with zero downtime. Oh, let's see here. Migrate Me. Get the fastest, best, latest version of Joomla right away with zero downtime, zero stress, zero headaches, and the ultimate foolproof, fully supported upgrade method for Joomla 4. Migrate Me allows you to migrate from Joomla 3 to Joomla 4 in seconds. You can now upgrade directly to Joomla 4 with a single click. I'm a little suspicious of that, but they certainly are excited. Let's see. This is an all-in-one solution that will install a fresh version of Joomla 4, migrate all your extensions, documents, articles, settings, users, passwords, everything, and give you temporary development space to test the upgrade without the rest of your live site. Once you're happy with the new system, you've checked for any issues, you can make migrate environment live. The upgrade will completely update your file system and database to the latest versions of Joomla, your images. As part of the upgrade, migrate process will take a full backup of your database and file system. This means you can test out the new version of Joomla. If you decide you don't want it, you can simply roll back your system to your old configuration. Well, let's just go check that out. Certainly would be awesome. Okay. Okay, what we just read. Okay. Huh. This person says this was so good. I couldn't use the normal Joomla upgrade from 3 to 4 and kept getting a white screen, but it all worked well with your tool. Must be magic. I might have to contact them and see if they've got one that they would let me give it a try online. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? I mean, I'm a little bit, I have my doubts because, but because when it says it moves your extensions, documents, articles, settings, user passwords everywhere, this has to be just core stuff, right? Because man, if you've got, for instance, if you've got J2 Store, they only are out in beta for 4, Kunina is not. I think they're in beta for 4. And that's a say Kunina and Virgimart, for instance. But it might be worth a try. Okay, well, good for them. That's new. They say they're. Whoops, a daisy. Whoops, a daisy. All right, I should open a new thing. Okay, newest first. Okay, push notifications. Push Agent is an incredibly powerful plugin for Joomla that sends web push notifications with the best combination of title, image, and a short notification. Let's check that out. Last updated date added March 4th, and it's a free download. I like that. Let's see. Let's go to the demo. How to install it. Set up push agent to your Joomla site. Okay, log into your account, add your website. Okay, does this work with another online service push agent? Add your website, a little spelling mistake there. Get your access, enable that. All right, let's see our examples here. Hey, William, have I started switching clients over to Joomla 4? Yes, a few. And let me give you an example. All right, so there's some small sites that were very simple, and actually a few sites that were closing. I did those as tests. Also, I'm speaking at J-Day USA at the end of April, and I'm doing the topic of migrating from Joomla 3 to Joomla 4. So I'm going to show how to do it just with very plain core site and talk about when to do it, the philosophy of when to do it, and how to protect yourself doing it. So here's what I'm currently doing. If a site can be updated, then to Joomla 4, I'm doing it. I got a lot of sites that are waiting for stuff, waiting for Kunina, waiting for e-commerce, waiting for some other things. But I've also started working on getting some sites ready. So for instance, let me just show you, and then we'll come back to this push agent. This is my client, fcp.co. And you'll see, you've seen this site before, all right? Now, let's see, let me just open up this article here. All right, so, this is the template for this site. Now, what I want to do is, so for instance, like this is this article, and then there's also this template here. Now, what you maybe don't notice is that these are two different templates now. So this particular site, this particular page, and this site was a Asteroid template, Asteroid framework, and it still is. But I'm not using Asteroid anymore. It has been picked up by another site that's developing it. They are putting out updates, but they're not promoting themselves, and I just don't want to. I just don't want to. I just don't want to go down that road again if later on they decide that it's not profitable for their company to be working on. I don't know, and they may do a great job. I'm not worrying about. So I'm not judging them, but. So what I've been doing is using CK Template Creator CK, which Mary uses and really likes, and I really like because it's faster than Asteroid framework. It's probably faster than the framework because you build your template and it's a standalone template. It doesn't come with all the stuff with the framework. All right, I think frameworks are great. I'm not judging people using them, and I would still use them. If I have clients that like a particular one, we'll keep using it. But I'm slowly switching to CK Template Creator. But for instance, this particular site, which has a form in Kunina, is not ready yet. But I wanted to get to the faster load, and I wanted to start to work towards getting this site ready for Joomla 4. So what I did was, what we did, because I have an employee now, and I've been training him, and he's been doing great, and he's actually better at Template Creator CK than I am now, which did not take him very long, is we duplicated the template in CK Template Creator, or in CK, I'll just call it CK, to make it look the same. I did that in a sandbox site. All right, we got it looking good. We exported the template to the live site, and now I've assigned it. We only have the template ready for the home page, but now it's sitting there ready, all good. Next, we're working on a template for the rest of the pages, because these are module positions in the home page, and we don't need that. So my plan for this site and for a bunch of sites is to begin to update them with things that are both J3 and J4 compatible. In this case, the template by Template Creator CK. And then later on, when Kunina is updatable, then I will be able to update that. And once everything in the site is compatible with J4, then I will in the sandbox do the jump up. Vinny says, join me on Gantry. Sounds like Vinny inviting us to the dark side. Yes, Gantry's is a cool one. Yeah, there's a bunch. Anyways, that's the one that I'm going with right now. And so as far as so if I have a client that is ready to go to J4, I will do that. I am going to move them over. I have another client that has a bunch of stuff. Like they're using K2. Not a big fan of K2. It was great in this day, but everything you can get in the core. But anyways, he's got a ton of stuff in K2. Wants to stay with it. He's waiting for K2 to come out in J4 as well. William, I have started switching them over. Some of my own sites I've not switched over yet, partly because partly because I don't have a lot of time to work on my own sites. This one here, I probably could. This is an asteroid template, so I need to redo it in CK Template Creator. And I think, what do I have in the back end of this site that still needs to be updated? Let's see. Log in. Let's see. ACY mailing, that will convert over. Keep a backup is fine. RS installer, I probably can remove that because I don't have any RS stuff anymore unless I still have some forms in there, although it doesn't look like it. Extensions managed CK, iJoomla installer, don't know what that's for. JCE, yeah. Joom donation, I probably have to come up with a solution for that because I have, we receive donations for refugees through my site, through this site. Jot cache is gone for Joomla 4, so that would be removed. Focal download, I think that's available now. This can be removed. R2H image manager, Rickspan, I think they have a Joomla 4 compatible one. Most of the regular lab stuff here I think is working. Could be wrong about. Extension manager not. SH404 SEF is not coming back for Joomla 4. Unique is going to do 4 SEF, which will be a pairing with 4 SEO. Although I may go with I may go with Web 357's Yanis Christodoulou's 404 manager, because that's mostly what 404 error manager, which mostly what I use SH404 SCF. But I'm waiting to see. So this one I probably could bail on a bunch of things I have on here and work out on something and update it. So there's that. Here's another site, smartdrivetest.com. This is a site which has is selling courses for learning to drive. It has J2 Store, which is only out in beta. It's also a course that bridges to Moodle, the learning module system. And so that's going to be a big one to move to Joomla for. All of them I'm doing on sandbox sites. Here's one that Mary will recognize. MagGuard monitoring. This is a site that Mary did for me for a client, and this is the layout of the page right now. And I actually have Granur, who's my employee, who is duplicating this beautiful design in CK template. So once that is done, this is a really core Joomla site, and we're going to be able to update this to 4. And interesting because my client just paid to have this done, and then I had Mary do it in Asteroid, and then with the changes there, I didn't want to change. I didn't want to say to my client, "Hey, it's a couple months later. Now we need to change your system. I need more money." So because it's a very basic site, I'm just switching it over to Joomla 4. And this client does not log onto their site, and it's not a case of, oh, we just learned Joomla 3, now we have to learn a new system. It will be when they start using it, or if they get me to do things, it will be as if they never knew. Content templater, okay, from Regular Labs is not ready. Yes, there's a new Articles Anywhere out for Joomla 4, and that's kind of cool with the approach. I just looked at it the other night. So, yeah, so William, I'm moving them over, the simple ones first. Yeah. So, let's go back to push agent. See what we have. Let's see an example here. Let's go to pricing. Let's go home. All right, push agent. Kind of got stuck there, didn't we? Oh, you know what? This is so new. They have not yet set up documentation works. Something's not working here. That works. If I go to pricing, it just says push agent, / push agent, and a hash. So they don't have a pricing link set up yet. And they do have support. Okay. Community documentation. They're still setting up their page here, which I'm not going to be judgy about because I've done that quite a bit with things. Vinny's been testing the article field custom field. Yes, you were excited for that to come out, I remember. So I'm going to guess that push agent puts push notifications to people's machines if you accept them. All right. Let's go back here. What else is new? What time we got here? Oh, 101. Let's look at 2 more, and then I've got to make like a tree and leave. JMG Jametta Berwin Siegel. With our module for Joomla, you can embed your reviews from jameta.de on your website, which is a German site. Okay. Nice. So a module to put your reviews in from somewhere. Concord Payment Gateway for Focacart. Okay. Simple tabs. Create tabs by including that. Let's see. Simple tabs. Have we looked at this before? When's it new from? Oh, last updated 3 weeks ago. So yeah, there's not too many new things out, but some interesting things because we have looked at this. All right, everyone. lots of looking around and learning some things today as usual. I want chat on right. So everyone, thanks for hanging out today. Things are humming along here, and hope things are humming along for you. So who knows what other topics we'll do. I'll try to get back on the Maintenance Monday horse by finding some simpler things. You're very welcome, Bjorn. Bjorn says thanks for this session. It's good to see you all. Thanks for your help, everyone. If anybody happened to keep track of the timestamps for key things along here and want to send them to me, that would be great. If someone wants to volunteer to do that and you want to help with that, that would be awesome. Maybe I'll hook you up with some web hosting or something if you do it consistently for me. Who knows? But anyways, you have some ideas, talk to me. Everybody, thank you. Thank you for your support of this channel. As always, I hope that wherever you are, that you are well, be it morning, evening, afternoon, morning, afternoon, evening, or tomorrow. And until the next time, enjoy your Joomla sites, and God bless.